Personality Care was the application tendency of the year, on Tupome, but as the January blues music in danger, can an app or chatbot very bring distress and concern, and assist a sleeping superior? While Katrina Cliff begun sense tense and concern 2 years ago as she grappled in completion her degree until moving, the 35-year-old rotated to technique for assist. I was always switching on and possessing to believe of the time I woke up to the time I went to cot, says Ms. Cliff, who lives in Huddersfield and rest a sale and PR agent. It would hold me awake in the previous several hours of the night. Time expert include length alerted us to chorus of with technique up we chief to cot, Ms. Cliff privileged to do the accurate contrary. She logged in tranquility, an app intended to aid meditation technique and relax. The application, that has been downloadable 26 millionth times so distant, giving meditations, stories and piece of music to aid sleeping and bring distress. Following possessing consulting and EMDR, sight motion desensitization and refining, treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, position traumatic distress disturbance, in 2017, tranquility has helping me get via an extremely tense year, says Ms. Cliff. It's the ultimate tool to halt my reason departure in drive and helps me selector off rapidly and drifting off to sleeping. As more than human beings put in their psychological public health, in concepts such as attentiveness penetrating the social mind, the marketplace for personality care apps is rapidly developing. Down there are 4,000 of them on Poems AppKeep and Google Act, in on $122 meter, £96 meter, consumable globally on the top 10 apps in the class in 2018, up of $53 meter in 2017, on to portable study company ProBrig. New York-based Light sends users everyday vigor say messages, yours actual personality is yours top personality for sample, and giving sound motivation tracks and inspirational articles. Company founder Mara Liddy says users tend to mark up to Light while down there's a catalytic time, such as late 30, loser a job or receive agitated on a new work. Light is worded to assist aspiring human beings dwell a big lifetime, and in personality sympathy, says Ms. Liddy, with tongue common of the style. She based Light 2 years back. Designed at millennials, youthful human beings who achieved maturity in the previous 21SAINT age, Light is love and hopeful older sibling, she says. It's a brush on yours arm each date. Some apps, such as Happify, tap in cognition behavioral treatment, CBT, techniques to push human beings out of adverse ways of thought. We teamed up in guideline expert in favorable psychological and attentiveness to build an emotion public health instrument how was not just relying on strict study but as well fun to use and available 24/7, explains Tamer Ben-Kiki, Happify's company founder and head execution. The business plant in 40 various expert in their relevant fields, he says. We search the top and brilliant minds, of study scientists to meditation technique teaching staff to career coaches, to assist us evolve our various tracks activities. The app giving its 3.5 millionth users scientific-based activities, games and meditations to assist fight distress and concern, and contribute favorable thought. Activities involve noted downward things thou re thankful for and description latter acts of goodness, for sample. But isn't down there a stress at the cardiac of the tendency? A increasing quantity of teaching Shaw a connection among undue use of digital gadgets and adiposity and psychological public health problems, especially amongst family. And a consecutive chunk of consultation is how we really use smartphones and tablets order up sleep time, as the lighting of the screening and the substance we recite or look can encourage quite rather than calm our brains. Yet lot personality care apps are designed at increasing the quality assurance of our sleeping. Lot human beings requirement less than technique in their lives, not more than, says Brendan Kelly, Prof of Psychiatrist at Trio School Dublin. These human beings will not gain of apps, no question how so intended, they requirement to trench the telephone for certain periods every date. But Professor Kelly concedes how these apps do ensure motive for several human beings and assist them hold path of their advance. In nature, apps are helpful toolkit how can be utilized sagely, and so, he says, yet they are not the constitute all and end all for personality care. Frequently, less than is more than. But Joanne Wilkinson, founding member of My Probable Personality, an app accepted by the UK's domestic public health facility, disagrees. Her app giving training modules on subject area such as operating terror and concern. In the stimulating environmental, an education app relying on tested substance in a very available and customer-friendly size can just assist, she says. Human beings expend growing amounts of period on their portable devices, so My Probable Personality is really so located to contribute nice psychological public health and welfare in the digital year. But wherever's the testimony how they vary job. Study published in the magazine Testimony-Based Psychological Public Health in 2015 says portable apps include multiple shortfalls, consisting this common absence of a main testimony basis, a absence of research trust and next bounded clinic efficiency. Personality diagnosis can though growth concern, the document alerted. While Sam Aspenson skilled a time of harsh concern and was reception injury consulting for facility post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD, she utilized a meditation technique app for 4 persons months in 2017. The 45-year-old of Bristol believes the app had an enduring impact on her psychological public health. I found thinking difficult following I got to a specific spot, since it would offer me flashbacks to bright memories of events regarding to why I include CPTSD, she says. Or while I did close out the chat of the planet, instead of relaxation me, it done me sense strongly sensitive and unfortunate. I came to dreadful with this application since it was a gateway to black places, quite rather than the relaxation selector off I had imaginary. Psychological Public Health Mercy Reason believes personality care apps should be mind of as additional to actual world psychological public health services, quite rather than a replace for them. We wish everyone who has necessary psychological public health supporting to be proposed accessing to a band of top quality treatments so how they get the supporting house order for them, while they requirement it, says Eve Critchley, Reasons Chief of Digital.